You're listening to the Really Very Crunchy podcast with your hosts, Emily.
And Jason. Emily, I said no. You're like, we should do a podcast. And I'm like, no, you're having contractions.
I mean, they're weak. They're really weak.
And I'm like, we're ahead. We don't need to do this. We don't need to do another podcast. We just did one yesterday. And you're like, you know what? I think it's a good idea. Let's do it.
Why not?
And I'm like,
if I'm in the presence
crazy.
of my podcast listeners, then maybe the oxytocin will just be so high that the contractions will get stronger. Plus, you always make me laugh in the podcast. So maybe...
So nipple stimulation wasn't enough, huh? You got to have some jokes.
To say that we have children listening.
We all have nipples.
It's true.
Every single one of us. Okay. We're not allowed to say.
Let's just move on. That's good. Let's not focus on it. That wasn't my favorite thing ever. It's not really. Don't really recommend. Didn't really work. So
I don't know. You're having contractions right now.
True, I am. So I mean, they're weak. Yeah. So
okay. I think it's crazy that you're basically in labor. And
well, thanks for thinking of me as being cooler than I am, because I'm not actually. But
I think she's pretty cool. What do you think? Just leave a comment how cool you think Emily is.
Don't.
Well, it has been a journey so far, this pregnancy.
Yeah, leave the transitions to you, huh? Do it. Let's leave them to Jason. Poor Jason's tired. Last night when we were going to bed at 10:30, I was like, oh, I feel some tightening, some cramping. It could happen.
Yeah.
And we've both been dreading a middle of the night birth because, like, who wants to give birth in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
My boys, I was up all night the night before. You guys are probably so ready for us to be done talking about all the birthing stuff.
Yeah, for real. They're like, please get on to something else.
But so I was up all night and we've been like praying that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Well,
I hear, I think I'm cramping and all this other.
I'm having some cramping.
I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm just up all night. Thinking,
Jason
okay,
was
I'm
up all
ready.
night.
I'm ready. It's like a hit of adrenaline. It's like, I think I'm going into labor. I'm not sure.
No, predominal labor.
You know what I hear?
Really,
you know what the husband hears? He hears, it's go time. He hears, it's go time.
Good night.
Good night. Go to sleep.
I didn't sleep that well because I kept waking up from the cramping, but then I was like, okay, this is not going anywhere.
I couldn't sleep because I have all the things to do, like sit and wait around.
Yeah. Jason did move the grill, so that was good. Which
like,
this is coming out like 3 weeks from now. If you've seen the video of him moving the grill, you already know that.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny because it's like I can't sleep because it might be go time. What am I gonna do?
Move the grill.
Yeah,
you did it.
It's like I'm staying awake because gotta move the grill. You got to think about what's actually going on. Mm-hmm. And gotta move the grill. Maybe need to empty the dishwasher. Something I do daily.
I wiped the baseboards behind our bedroom door because it looked a little dusty.
It did look a little dusty.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked kind of strangely dusty, like going up the wall a little dusty. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
I thought that was weird.
That is weird.
But I guess maybe just the way the air blows.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well, okay.
It's wiped down now, so that's good.
Yeah, so I'm just going through my list of things to do.
Yeah. What other baseboards could... I mean, all of our baseboards need to be wiped. If you'd like to take that on.
Yeah.
They also need to be touched up with paint. Does anyone else's trim and baseboards and like the door frames just get totally beaten?
What is the age where it stops? Your baseboards and trim just stops getting nicked and destroyed by children.
Constantly.
It started when we got them scooters and at Christmas time a few years ago.
We let them bring
and we
it.
let them ride it around the house.
Which is totally fun and worth it.
Yeah, and but ever since then, they still just
we've
destroy.
Painted it since then.
And what are they hitting it with?
I don't even know. Those Druert car things,
I
you
guess,
think?
but it's like,
Or
guys, stop hitting the
stop
walls.
hitting the walls.
Yeah.
You have like the whole room.
At what age does that end? And we're
Yeah.
just starting over. We're starting over.
Girls are more gentle, right?
Yeah.
She'll probably like that little shopping cart. We have a little wooden shopping cart thing. She's just gonna crunk, crunk, crunk. We're moving into a historic home with plaster walls. Crunk, crunk, crunk.
Just cracking up the wall. Yeah. Well, that's another nightmare of a list of things we have to do. Just like actually move after the we're probably moved in by now. I don't know. We're not used to working ahead on things.
Yeah.
So like we shouldn't be talking about current things. We should just be talking about a topic.
Cytosclerosis or whatever it is, it's probably over by now.
We can't talk about something.
We're worried about this.
Just so you know,
Never mind.
every podcast you hear usually is very up to date because it was like a day before. Like, we got to record a podcast. We have the idea.
Yeah.
And we talk about the things that are on our mind in the moment. And so this is just weird. It's like,
what do we even talk about?
The world could be ended by now, for all we know.
Well, then you won't even listen. They won't be listening.
No, but it broadcasts to the survivors.
You're going to do that?
Yeah.
You can do that?
I'm going to use our neighbor's tower.
So you're assuming you're a survivor.
Well, yeah.
And you're also assuming...
I mean, I'm the main character of my own story, so of course I survived.
You're going to use our neighbor's tower, but you just said we're probably moved in.
Yeah, I can get here. I have a van.
If the world is ended, you're probably not driving our van out here.
Not. Probably not. But, it all just...
Oh, we got a van.
We did get a van.
We didn't ever announce that. Not that anybody cares, but...
Who needs to announce?
Somebody cares.
We got a used van.
We got a used minivan.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same color as our SUV.
So you can't even really tell.
I'm like out of... I would never choose baby blue as the color.
But what was available.
That's what was available, and that's what was available with our last car too.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, you guys really like baby blue.
We're a baby blue kind of family. No. We're into babies. But then we should have gotten a pink one because we're getting a girl.
I do think it's really funny that I look outside. I've got, some flowers. Jason just heard something move in the podcast room. I've got some flowers planted, but not nearly as much as I wanted to plant. But I planted several varieties of like zinnias, different ones, and somehow they're all pink. And that is not at all what I planted.
That doesn't make any sense.
So it just feels very like...
What company was it so we could blast them?
I'm not going to blast them because it was a little small farm.
Oh, so. Let's blast them. Let's ruin them.
No.
Your zinnias are too pink. Similar.
Well, I also got some from Johnny's, but I'm trying to remember if those survived the cold. But I think I did. I planted some linens and I don't know. I planted some more like corally ones, but everything's just pink. But it's the year of the girl.
Does gardening feel overwhelming to you?
Right now, a little. I'm like... We have so many tomatoes out on the vine that are just sitting there.
Well, they grew so fast.
Yeah, the weather's been so weird.
This has been the wettest summer.
Rainy, yeah.
As far as we know, once this comes out, we could be in a drought.
It's true.
You never know.
Yep.
But is the smoke still coming from Canada in places? Is that still happening?
I don't know.
I mean, we're from the past. Or no, we're from the future.
No, we're from the past.
We're from the past.
As they're listening.
Okay, yeah. We're asking you. You are the future of the Really Very Crunchy podcast. Well, today we have a question from a listener. And I thought it would be fun to answer that question. It comes from Madison. Shall we hear it?
Madison is her name, or Madison, Wisconsin?
Oh. I think her name is Madison.
Okay.
She might be from Madison, Wisconsin. I'm not sure.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Jason. I am fangirling just a little bit right now. I'm trying to talk fast because I only have a minute. We love your podcast. Me and my husband and my 3 beautiful girls. You guys are great. It feels so weird to love someone so much that you've never met. Not being weird. Anyway, question. How do you balance... This is more of an emotional question. How do you balance the knowledge with capacity I know so much. You can learn about anything. I know about the plastics and the glyphosates and the dyes and the, everything that there is to know. How do you balance the knowledge with capacity? Because every time I hand my children the breakfast sausage, I'm like, I'm handing my children carcinogens. How do you trust God with your current season of capacity? And still, you just want to do the best for your family. And it's just, you feel like you're failing. What do you do?
I have an answer immediately off the top. It's
Here,
very
I'm
simple.
tearing up, like I feel it in her voice.
The answer is to have all the knowledge, all the capacity.
Wow, thanks, Jason.
Nike, just do it.
So helpful. Just for a little background on Jason, there's this content creator who does this song.
Oh, yeah. Does a song?
He's singing, Jason. He's singing. And it's this guy, and he's like,
oh, I do it anyway.
I do it mad. I do it glad. I do it sad.
It's an Asian guy doing, he's definitely doing like a hard Asian accent. I'm not sure from what country, but I think he's playing into it a little bit, but it's because it makes it a little bit funny too.
Jason loves and that's like all
amazing.
He does, right?
Yeah.
Just like different versions of
this one song
and a really dorky dance.
Yeah.
And Jason will like legitimately use that song to pump himself up, to give himself greater capacity.
I'm going to actually link to that song.
Can you guarantee that the rest of his videos are clean or?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody the other day, we posted a picture of books I was reading, and I hadn't finished. It was the Heaven and Earth grocery store, and I hadn't finished it yet. And somebody was like telling me, I can't believe you recommended this. It's got such and such stuff in it or whatever. I'm like, I haven't read that part yet. Sorry. It was a post about what I was currently reading. And
It's hard to be a public
because I don't know what's
figure.
all in it.
Yeah, I mean, I just shared about a book that I just
reviews.
Started, The Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon. I'm only in volume 2. I
Well,
don't know.
by the
what
time you're
could
listening to
happen.
this, I bet she's in volume 7.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, so I'm loving it right now, and I've gotten a ton of feedback from other people saying that they love it, and people that I trust. But
right,
I don't know what's in there.
Yeah,
So it's sort of like
we're just posting this is what I am doing, not what it's not my assessment.
But that's just a responsibility that we carry.
Or it's the responsibility of I don't have the capacity to worry about what other people find offensive, because it's like, this is what I am reading, and I haven't said, go get this book. You must read it. It's like, no, I still haven't finished that one, actually. It kind of lost me for a little bit, but it had great reviews, so I picked it up one day.
And you've had people from that post say that they loved it.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. So anyway.
Everybody has different sensitivities. So.
Well, it's just like, I mean.
Okay, but back to Madison's question.
Yeah.
So I think personally, for me, I would the first thing I would do for figuring out how to balance capacity and knowledge is decide on what are your non-negotiables in your life. So, for example, like in your home, well, in each part of your home, probably you can have these things. But you mentioned like dyes. So what if you pick like 3 to 5 things that are your non-negotiables, and as long as you meet those things, like your kids don't eat dyes or
you don't use plugins.
Right. So, well, I was saying like each
category of health.
Category of health.
So eating,
air,
quality, fragrances.
No, that's air quality. But you could say body products.
Body products.
Yeah.
Fabric frequency.
No, that's too far for people. You
Don't.
can't.
No negotiating on mixing linen and cotton.
It's linen and wool.
Linen and wool. Don't do that.
Well,
I'm kidding. No. That's
Some
not a
people
non-negotiable. Come on.
I'm just saying, no, I'm saying, I think
joking.
I think that's the key. So you choose your things. My kids are not going to have dyes. My kids are not going to have high fructose corn syrup. My kids are not going to have
Nitrates from the sound of it. Because there's sausages, I'm just going to say, there's sausage out there that is the same price that doesn't have that Tennessee sausage. I'm not saying it's super clean.
That's not clean. Do
It
not
doesn't
recommend
have
it.
nitrates.
Don't-
I've looked.
We're not eating the Tennessee sausage here.
We're
so-
not. I'm not saying we
know.
are. I'm saying it's not more expensive and it doesn't have
Right,
nitrates.
but pork supposedly is like one of those quote unquote dirty meats.
it doesn't have
because
nitrates.
It's not about the nitrates.
She mentioned
it's about,
nitrates.
I know.
Well, I'm saying if you're dying on the hill of nitrates,
That is
if
one of
that's
mine.
a non-negotiable.
That is one of mine.
Well, yeah, maybe you can pick that one because it doesn't have nitrates.
Right,
It's
so
still
don't
better
be
than the ones
worried.
with nitrates.
Okay, so don't be worried about every little aspect, but pick your non-negotiables, and so maybe that will require a family meeting. You know. Like, or even no highly processed foods, no refined sugar. We're going to that.
No ingredients over nothing over 10 ingredients.
Sure. What are you giving that look for?
Real hardcore people go for 5. If you're real about it, go for 5 ingredients or less.
In store-bought things, real hardcore people are making everything from scratch, Jason. So, like you pick your non-negotiables, and then I think in doing that, you can feel satisfied. Well, this is my goal, and these are the things that I will not negotiate. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And there. So if it's for body products.
We're all agreeing here in the family. You're not like,
Yeah. Well, my kids don't always agree. They're like, Mom, I'm a teenager.
okay.
I'm eating dyes.
Yeah.
Well,
do
my
have a
older son
kid.
will always be like, oh, when I grow up, I'm gonna be crunchy, but sometimes I'm just gonna eat dyes.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
That's cool.
Whatever.
I'll do it with you.
You will.
It depends on what it is. I'll have a bowl of Fruity Pebbles with him.
Fruity Pebbles.
Son, you're 21 now. We're going to crack open a box of Fruity Pebbles.
Well, honestly,
this is great,
for
Dad.
me, he has had dyes before in his life. I think I've shared that when he was younger and I wasn't as far along on my crunchy journey as I am now. Occasionally, I would let him have something like a cookie from the bakery.
Yeah.
And then I would immediately
See a difference.
see an issue with him.
Yeah.
He would get angry, defiant, and just like hyper emotional.
Yeah.
And so finally I connected the dots and I'm like, maybe dyes aren't
I think
working
that's a
out for him.
good.
So when he's 21, if he wants to eat dyes and get angry and defiant and hyper emotional, like surely he can control himself
Yeah.
a little better. I'm not gonna, but like something within me though, because I avoid it so much for my kids, I don't even want to consume it
Yeah.
because I've sort of like made it this thing.
So I think that's one issue people might have is figuring out what the actual non-negotiables are. So I guess the first step is, are there certain things that are physically actually affecting your family? Processed sugar, is it food dyes? Do you see a difference in somebody when they eat these things? Okay. And if you can't, if some people don't have that, some people don't have like that, they see that this is affecting them. A lot of times you don't see something that's affecting you until you've taken it away, like fragrances. Like
Right.
you take fragrances away, like artificial fragrances.
Somebody
you
said-
see that you could just like you smell the world differently.
Yeah.
So a lot of these things are affecting you. You just don't necessarily know it. So you got to figure out what those 2 to 3, 5 things are.
And I'm saying like 5 per category.
That's a lot. I think 2 to 3 per category. If you're starting out, we're talking about capacity. She's asking about capacity here.
Yeah,
5 things per category is
like
a
she's already
lot.
crunchy.
Yes, but did you not hear the desperation? She might already be at 3 things per category, and it's just too much. That's a lot. If it's, 5 categories? What are the categories?
Well, there's no specific category.
There's
It's
about
like
5
body
of them.
products. Then don't buy things with fragrances. Don't buy things with phthalates. Don't buy things with.
Don't wear polyester?
Well, that depends on how deep you want to go. So yeah, like plastic.
How long until I'm a perfect human? I want to be the perfect specimen.
But I also think it's really important to look at people you admire and
Such as me.
and like see what they're doing. And if they're wearing polyester and they're still the epitome of health, can't you like take that off of your shoulders a little? Like,
I admire Michael Jordan.
and
He definitely
seems to be
wears
doing well.
polyester.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I don't know anything about Michael Jordan.
I don't
in
even
terms
know
of-
if that's good advice. I just think sometimes you can step back. You can step back and you can be like, okay, like how serious is this? If it's beyond my capacity, if it's too much for me to give up polyester right now, forget about it. Just let go.
But the idea, here's the problem that she is stating. She says, I hand my children nitrates.
She didn't say nitrate. She said breakfast sausage. So
With the nitrate.
she
because
doesn't
that is
know.
a known
She could just be
carcinogen.
saying that
That's what she's saying. She said that. I'm not saying she's doing that. I'm saying she's using that as an example.
Okay.
So let's use that as an example. She is saying that is getting to be beyond her capacity because it's just one thing after another.
But to me, that's not a hard switch. If that is,
It's
like
not that that's a hard switch. It's that is one of a million switches. And so it's like, how can you keep up? How can you do these things? I know how. I'm being rhetorical here.
Yeah. Every
So I'm
little,
telling you, let's. Where do we reconcile that? Where it's okay to just give it up or pick your 5 things per category? I think that's a little much. Like I think we got to start lower here
Okay, how about this?
because capacity is fluid.
Yeah.
Capacity is different for every single person.
Sure.
So you can't just go with 5. You got to think, what is my capacity? Does this seem like too much? Make a list. Write it out. Is it 1 thing per category? Great. Start there.
Start
Okay.
there. That's what I'm saying. So it's know in your heart that it is a slow transformation. You don't have to change everything all at once. Like plastics. You don't have to go into your cabinets and get rid of every single plastic item
I think
right
that's
now.
the danger that a lot of people that want to make a change in their life, health-wise, that's the biggest danger they run into is they try to do everything at once and they end up hating
It's
their
overwhelming.
lives.
Yeah.
They hate their lives.
then
And so
they
then they
quit.
just quit. They're like, forget it. I'm X crunchy. It's like, no, what happened was you burnt yourself out.
Right.
It's like anything. Creativity, it's like work, it's working out, it's making healthy swaps. You do too much at one time, you burn out.
Right.
It's like this podcast episode. You shouldn't be doing the podcast while in labor.
I'm not in
You're gonna
labor.
burn yourself out.
I've only felt one tightening this whole
I'm
time.
just bringing it back full circle.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
no.
All right, I'm sorry.
Um
My little rant.
Yeah, so I guess know that it's a slow transformation. You don't have to be perfect from yesterday to today, but as you're making little conscious decisions, once you make the decision and make the swap, then that's off your plate and that no longer feels like a capacity issue.
But the problem is, here's what she's saying. She's saying she has all the knowledge. So the part of the problem, and I think what you're saying is very helpful for a lot of people. Part of the problem where she is that she knows probably all of the things.
Mhm.
So like The problem is the capacity with all the knowledge. So like I think a lot of this advice that we're saying to start is great for a beginner who doesn't necessarily know everything, but for a person who's like, I know like all the things. I know about fibers. I know about microplastics. I know about nitrates. I know about all these things, but to narrow it down to one or two things, but then still knowing that those other things are there, but I just don't have the capacity to make all of those changes, that's where the overwhelm comes from. You get what I'm saying?
I do get what you're saying, but I'm also
you can't
like,
just...
but like, maybe...
It's a tough.
Maybe I'm not the best person to ask because
she's perfect.
No, because I get a little like I'm not doing everything perfect.
Yeah.
And then I'm like drowning in it. And maybe I seem chill, but part of what helps me is comedy, which is why we started Really Very Crunchy.
Yeah.
Just laughing about it, like having a friend that you can text and be like,
me.
Well, failing, you know?
Yeah.
And move on.
Yeah.
Laugh and move on.
Yeah. And I also think that we have to realize, like, not every quote unquote failure is that huge of a deal.
Right.
Except
I do have green eyes. And apparently I'm failing then because my body's just overloaded with toxins because I have green eyes.
I hate whoever made a video about that.
I just carry that and then everyone who meets me sees it. They're like, oh, she has green eyes. That is toxic.
Certifiably insane.
So yeah, I think
that's
a lot
not
of it
true.
A lot of the information we're getting is like, well, I mean, you can tell me it's not true, but the other person already told me it was true.
That's crazy. People with green eyes.
Pass it on to my kids. Yeah, and even if you were born that way, well, people say you can't be born with green eyes. You're either born with blue or brown. And I'm not sure what I was born with, but as far back as I can remember, I've had green eyes.
So your toxic load is just off the chart.
It could have been passed on through generations.
I think that's such bull. That's such baloney.
Yeah.
I think some people, hold on, hear me out. Some people just have green eyes. You know why? You know it's a toxic load. It's the color of gross things. Anything gross is green. So you must have toxins. It's green, like the mutant ooze.
I haven't
from
studied
Teenage Mutant Ninja
iridology,
Turtles.
so I can't.
Iridology isn't real.
That's Jason's hill that he will die on. That
Your
iridology
green
is
eyes are beautiful, by the way. I love your green eyes.
Thanks.
They're wonderful.
Green
eyes. Your blue eyes with yellow flecks.
That makes it even worse because it's the yellow flecks that are like, oh, that's the toxic load.
It's the toxic load just floating around in there.
Yeah, just
iridology is snake oil.
That is hard. It's hard to know in the crunchy community what to believe because, believe it or not, naturopathic doctors, naturally minded people, natural content creators, they want to make a buck too.
Yeah, everybody's selling something.
People are selling stuff. It's just like the people who are selling courses about how to make money, but the way they made their money was selling these courses.
That's 100% all the time.
And it's like they're going to sell you a course about selling courses, but they didn't actually have a skill. They just made this course about making courses.
Yeah.
And anyway...
And I've bought courses. Like I've bought courses before, and it's rare that it's good. I bought a couple.
I've bought a couple courses.
We made one.
We made a course. It is good.
It is really good. It's not really a course as much as it's just like a
workshop.
Like come alongside and
we didn't charge $100
paint
for it.
Flowers with us. You know,
if you're a beginner, but we did get like a negative. We got a negative comment because it was like, as a watercolorist, this wasn't helpful at all.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sorry.
like, well, it's a beginner thing.
Yeah,
so.
and it was also like $19. So I'm sorry. Didn't know we were supposed to be catering to the watercolorists of the world.
But we got a lot of positive feedback too. So
Yeah,
that's good.
tons.
And the lady who hosted it with me, that's the exact class that she gives in person for people who are interested in nature journaling. But this is not to promote my course.
No, I would
will
just
drop a link in the comments.
I think what we were saying was that if you're an iridologist, you should just quit. I think that's what we were saying. Sorry, go ahead.
It can feel but so my aunt went to an iridologist and she was having issues, and he looked in her eyes and he was able to say, and she didn't tell him apparently, and he's able to say, "Are you having issues with this?"
But
is there
psychics
just like
can do that too.
Is there just a blanket
yes?
Okay, well, she's 60, female.
Yeah. So, you know what psychics do, right? When you go into a psychic, I've never been to one, but they're just asking general questions until they land on something. It's all psychology. Till they land on something that they're like, oh, what? Yeah, okay. I was kind of right here
in your cornea.
Yeah, it shows here in the middle of your eyeball that you are a woman, right? Am I right? Am I getting somewhere? You're a woman? Yep. Okay. See, it works. Look, I'm an iridologist. Wait. Are you pregnant? I see it in your eyes. Did you just have a contraction?
No.
Earlier? What about earlier in the day? Braxton Hicks?
You see that?
Oh, shut up. You want me to shut up? I get it. I saw it in your eyes. Oh, did I see the belly move or something? What?
No.
Oh.
I was...
Tell me to shut up.
No.
Oh, what?
I was saying, did you see that?
See what?
The contraction.
Oh, no. In your eyes, yeah.
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 I was just giving you feedback.
Anyway, if you're an iridologist, please leave a comment and explain yourself. All right.
But back to her question. You don't think I answered it?
No, I do think you answered. I think she's asking a more advanced question than what we're answering. And I'm not sure there is an answer to the question because everybody has a different capacity and different personality. See, I'm of the personality. I know about as much as you do now because through osmosis, I know most of the things you know, but I can eat a nitrate and think, you know what? I'll be okay.
Yeah.
And, I also have this idea too that obviously I want to eat as healthy as I possibly can and I want to do the best I can. I'm not going to go cry if my shirt is 40% polyester or
is
something.
It?
This one is. It's a blend.
Gross.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not going to
Just kidding.
I'm not going to throw away the shirt because
right.
It's my shirt.
Okay.
I don't care that much.
Wait, but you're washing that with my clothes.
No, don't.
The microplastics are just shedding all over my stuff, and then I'm the one folding the laundry.
You're
so
not
I'm
just
breathing in microplastics.
my shirt.
Yes, you are. So I'm breathing in your microplastics when I have given up all of that for our children and for myself.
What was the dress you were wearing this morning?
Tinsel.
I don't want to breathe in tinsel.
We've talked about how it's it's not shedding microplastics. If anything,
it's shedding micro tensils.
Wood pulp.
It's all kinds of micro Christmases over here. Different tinsel.
Someone did message me and say it's tinsel.
That person's probably an iridologist.
They're not.
Well, all right. Yeah. Anyway, personalities matter because I just don't. There's a lot of things out there that will kill you. Let's take nitrates, for instance. Nitrates will kill you.
I don't know if they'll kill you.
Listen. If you eat a ton of them and you live to be the age of 250, I'm not saying that that's how nitrates work. I'm saying that that's how some things work.
Say that because people who eat a lot of nitrates may be more prone to colorectal cancer.
Maybe.
And that there's actually
Don't start tying together colorectal cancer rise to nitrates. We don't know that.
deli meat.
We don't know that.
They're saying there are actual links to the things. There are actual
Which things? Links to what things?
links to cancer. Links.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what,
I know. I'm saying
So you can't say like
not saying
it's going to
nitrates.
take 200 years because it's like, well,
that's true
maybe
for some
not.
things.
It
It's true for
depends
some
on the
things.
person.
Yeah.
And
No,
yeah, it's true for some things.
genetics.
But then you also like look at the massive rise in infertility.
Yeah.
What's going on? Why? Is it because there's more people?
It's probably polyester blend shirts.
Or polyester underwear, because the government actually did use polyester underwear, 100% polyester underwear as a means for
Eugenics.
Yeah.
Like stop. Yeah. That is one hill I will die on. I only wear cotton. I haven't switched to organic cotton underwear. Haven't really looked, but I do wear cotton.
Yeah.
In case you were wondering.
Yeah.
No blend for me, except in the waistband. You can't really do much there.
I
You gotta have a little bit of spandex.
Well, I have organic cotton underwear, and what they did is they wrapped the waistband with the cotton, so there's still elastic in there,
Oh.
but it's
That's what
wrapped
mine's
around.
like. That's what
Oh.
mine's like. Mine's,
Yeah. we don't need to see your
I'm just
underwear.
looking.
You don't
Yeah,
have
that's
to.
how mine is right now. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Hanes. Not trying to promote Hanes, but here we go.
look who we got our hands on now.
Wait till we get our hands
No, it's look
on
who
you.
we got our hands on now. We already figured this out.
On the podcast.
I was right. Yes, I think so.
Have we done this?
Yeah.
Are we just looping?
Yeah.
150 episode loop.
Loop.
We're actually starting over at 150 episodes. We're going to talk
Hi,
about our
I'm
midnight
Emily.
run. Today we're talking about our midnight run.
Okay, but the
From
other day
Korea.
Jason was like, we should do a podcast episode because apparently whatever's affecting time, we've done 2 episodes that mentioned how time feels like it's going faster,
Yeah.
but they turned it off.
Yeah, it was CERN in like Sweden or whatever. They turned it off to work on.
You have to explain it because we don't know what
I
you're
can't
talking about.
explain it. There's
What
like,
is CERN?
it's a particle collider. It's like miles and miles and miles long, and
They
shoot.
have this thing.
They shoot particles,
that we
like
didn't know about.
microscopic particles, through these giant tubes until they collide
This sounds fake.
to sort of simulate the Big Bang in a way.
Why are they doing it?
Because they learn information, science. They learn
Okay.
science. That's a very I don't understand what it is explanation. And so they shut it down.
It's turned off now.
It's turned off to be, then they're going to work on it until 2030. But ever since it's shut down, there's been videos going across the internet. And I feel like, honestly, I've experienced it myself, that time has returned to its normal flow.
I feel it as well.
And so
The other day,
it's like not all of a sudden 7 p.m.
yeah,
anymore.
like the day is feeling slower.
Could be that we're anticipating a baby and she's not here yet. so-
Except on Sunday, we tried to leave late for church.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we left at the time that we
we're
always.
never on time.
Yeah.
We are never on time.
We're walking in as they're playing the first
we
song.
took our time
We
getting
were like,
ready.
yeah, Jason at the last minute was like, I think I am going to make myself some breakfast.
Yeah.
And like just took our time.
And
I
we
didn't
were-
even get in the shower until 9:00. And we usually leave at 9:45, 9:50.
Yeah.
Church starts at 10:15.
Right.
Anyway, we were early, like 15,
Like 15 minutes
early.
early, and I don't understand at all.
Well, and on our way in the building, we saw baby raccoons. So we pulled up and we were 15
Hung
minutes
out
early.
there
and we were
for like
what?
5 minutes.
We saw these baby raccoons. We just stood there and watched them and then walked in and we were still early. And we're
I
like,
think-
what is going on?
I think
It's that thing.
I think being early to church last week is the definitive proof that the theory is real.
It was so weird because we were seriously taking our time. We tried to call
I'm
out
still
to another
baffled by
family.
that.
We're like, look at the baby raccoons. They did not care. That
No.
was so weird.
They just kind of glanced at us and walked on. It's like, we're going to church, right?
But they're baby raccoons.
And they're baby raccoons.
And they're so cute.
They were really cute.
So adorable.
They were adorable.
Have you seen the stuff about Timothy on Instagram? Is that in your algorithm? Timothy? No.
No, my algorithm's very different than yours.
There's a raccoon that was born with some differences, like his body wasn't quite formed right and he looks kind of funny. And
that's called a possum.
No, it's a raccoon.
Okay.
But people have called him Timothy. And there's like all these videos of Timothy as a baby and Timothy growing up, and he's like a national treasure now, this deformed raccoon. And that's my algorithm. But so when I saw the baby raccoons, I was like, oh, maybe they know Timothy. I don't even know where Timothy is, but
it's possible. So the overwhelm. I think what I was getting at was simply that's a hard question to answer because we can't necessarily
know her capacity.
Yeah.
Know her level of ability to let things go.
Yeah. And the level of opposition that's in her life. We don't know that.
Right.
All those things factor in.
Okay, but there are ways. Like for me, for example, I decided I didn't want to buy store-bought bread anymore. I'm not buying store-bought bread. So either I have to make my bread or I have to find a micro bakery to buy it from. Well, then I decided I'm going to make all my bread. But then I just never did. So then we just didn't eat bread. And to me, that's not that hard. Like I'm just following
that doesn't seem like a great compromise. Just don't eat bread. Like people enjoy bread and they like bread. I don't think that's a hill you should die on.
But
honestly.
You could decide like, okay, could I find a bread maker that doesn't have all the nonstick? And that would be a lot easier.
I think she has the perfect example. It's like you can find a sausage that's about the same price that doesn't have nitrates.
So then switch. Like to me, that doesn't have any. That isn't my capacity.
But we're also
that's just a decision.
The problem is the capacity. We're dancing around this. The capacity is making all the decisions. That's where the capacity runs out.
Make the decision as you think of it.
But there's so many decisions to make. And she's always thinking about all of them. And so we're trying to say, don't do it all at once. But then it's like, how do you choose? And how do you do? And it's so much. It's so much. It is a lot. If you know all the things, it's easier when you're learning it gradually.
Yeah, but
it's a lot easier coming from not knowing anything.
I know the things now.
You didn't know all the things.
I know, but I know all the things now.
But you didn't make all the switches all at once.
And we don't make all the perfect choices.
Yeah, because I won't let you.
We pretty much make
They're my choices too. I want Oreos, and I still don't get them.
We make as many good choices as we can.
I'm keto, so.
But I also am just like, well, we're going to go out to eat Thai food tonight. And I know that they cook with seed oils,
sounded like you said Thai food. Like it's
Thai food.
Thai food, yeah.
Because it's the closest thing to Chinese food that we have.
Our Chinese restaurants.
I'm not eating there. I'm not giving that to my baby.
No.
Though I'm tempted because they say.
There's one that's okay.
Is there?
It's on Lone Oak Road.
Oh.
I'm open. I don't know how I can.
I don't think it is okay.
We've had that one before, but who knows?
Anyway, I know that that's not a perfect choice, but I also know that it's going to be okay. It's fine. It's going to be fine because I'm doing the best I can every other chance that I can.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where you have to give yourself grace. And I was telling you about that guy, the biohacker.
Yeah.
There's a biohacker.
Brian Johnson. He used to own Venmo.
He's like super rich, making all the right choices, doing everything he can possibly do to live.
He spends about $2 million a year.
On biohacking?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he has it. He has it. He's a billionaire, so he can do it.
So he's just doing everything perfectly. And then he got diagnosed with this rare immune disease that...
Autoimmune gastritis.
His stomach is eating itself.
Yeah.
And he did everything right.
Yeah.
And it
So
didn't
that's
work out.
at the end of the day, the big question is,
it does matter.
Does any of it matter?
It does, because like eating too much sugar will lead to
I 100% agree that
diabetes.
Yes.
You know, eating too much highly processed foods and eating out all the time and whatever will lead to obesity.
Does it matter if from 0 to 5 you were given junk though?
That's what I was telling Jason, is that from what I have researched, the most important time is like these foundational years from 0 to 5 years old. That is where your lifelong health basically is determined.
But that,
and I will never forget
sure
about my
that?
dad. Well, I think you can make choices.
What does that mean? Is determined? Because there are genetic factors here.
Yeah. Yeah, there are genetic factors.
But what does that mean? Is determined? Because I've heard that too. I've read that too. But nobody ever provides an explanation for what does that mean? Because
it's
you can
like
make
changes. But it's like you're...
Like
you
things
think about
develop,
the brain.
Things develop better, healthier, stronger in those years if you were given the proper...
To reach your greatest health potential,
yeah.
The first 5 years are what really matter. So it's kind of like your brain. Your neural pathways are open, and like the plasticity of your brain is so extreme when you're young that you can learn so much more.
Right.
It doesn't mean that you can't learn a second language.
It's like teach a kid. Exactly.
When you're an adult.
That's a perfect example is kids 0 to 5 can learn a second language.
Like nothing.
20,000 times quicker than an adult can.
Right.
Yeah. And if I had been nursed as a baby, I wouldn't have polycystic kidney disease.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't have this genetic disease that's making my kidneys the size of footballs.
You never know.
Yeah. If my mom had just nursed me.
Yeah. This is the fake information of our podcast that I always give Jason a hard time. It's a joke. It's a running joke. Should have been nursed.
Yeah, should have been
you
nursed.
You were bottle propped.
I was bottle propped.
Today is the patron saint day of Margaret of Antioch, who is the patron saint of pregnant women, laboring women, and people with kidney disease. Thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah, I bet she's not going to be born today.
You don't know that.
You haven't had another contraction in this whole podcast.
That doesn't mean things can't kick into gear.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope she's born on the Saint Patron Day of kidney disease.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll have perfect kidneys.
Maybe so.
I don't know if we answered the question. I think, listen, at the end of the day, she asks, how do we trust God with this kind of thing? And it's like, you trust God to get you through the things, but he also wants you to take action. I'm not saying you have. God wants you to be crunchy. Like we're not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
I mean, your body's a temple, so.
I'm not saying that he doesn't want you to not take care of yourself. That's not what I'm saying either.
Yeah.
I'm saying that when your worries overtake your life, you're not trusting.
And just fear is a form of unbelief.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, how many times are we told to fear not? But that doesn't mean don't make good decisions.
Right.
So,
but just don't fear in what you can't.
I can tell you what my dad would say. My dad would say, fear not, because and make good decisions, make the best decisions you can, and because this world's not what it's about. At the end of the day, he's not. When he said that, though, he's not saying don't live as though this world doesn't matter. But at the ultimate end, this is not what it's about. It's about something.
His dad did eat sugar-free pudding. I mean, just saying, but.
Yeah, if he hadn't been bottle propped as a baby, maybe, or if he hadn't been given paregoric, he might still be here.
His mom recommended I give my child paregoric,
And she lived to
which is
95.
an opiate.
But he only lived to 67, so...
Sugar-free pudding. Just saying.
That's on you, Grandy.
So she was the one who was always like, it's okay to microwave styrofoam. It's like,
I did it for my kid.
yeah.
Gave him
Thanks a lot.
You gave him polycystic kidney disease.
And fed him sugar-free pudding.
She gave him
And-
polycystic kidney disease
Gave it to, I mean, in a way.
through microwaved styrofoam.
Get your science information here. We are the top.
All genetic diseases start with the microwave
Yep.
and
this
canned
is-
beans.
This is fact.
Anyway,
I do think you have found it. Someone you can laugh with. Someone you can be lighthearted with. We feel you. I feel you. I heard it in your voice. And I know that you're doing the best you can. And I think that you can feel satisfaction in that. And I hope that you can let it go and know that God fills in the gaps. And it's going to be okay.
and just remember that no matter what you do, it's never enough. So, thank you for listening to the Really Very Crunchy podcast. I hope you have had a wonderful time listening to this semi-debate, honestly. I feel like we kind of put on the old boxing gloves today, Emily, and went after iridologists. If you're an iridologist, don't leave a review because I don't think it'll be a good one. If you are not an iridologist, however, 5 stars across the board. Let's see it. I want to read all the non-iridologist reviews next week, live on the air. Maybe with my solo episode.
Live? Is it live?
Should I live stream my solo episode on the Really Very Crunchy?
Well, how many weeks are we going to push this back? Because it's going to get awkward at some point.
We're going to be into like September.
Yeah.
Like, we still haven't had the baby yet because we made a podcast every day for a month. We're set for the year. It's like, how long has she been pregnant? Baby. Yes, I was pregnant for 2 years one time.
Oh, I feel a tightening.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. I just thought that'd be a cool way to
it
end
would
it.
be crazy if, like,
I gave birth
You
on
gave
the
birth.
podcast.
can we
Yeah.
live stream
Let's
your
do
birth?
it. Yeah, for our podcast listeners.
If you haven't joined the Facebook group, we're live streaming her birth. Money shot.
No, gross, weird.
Can't even-
Okay, see ya. Bye. Have a good week. We'll see ya. It's over. Bye.
Bye.
Let's get old together like a classic melody, like a wine aged perfectly, becoming history. Oh, let's get old together.